world. Welcome again to another edition to sensitize ourselves about human trafficking. Cutters of Footprint to Freedom, a survivor-led organization, stroke consultancy. Remember, it takes a village and a community to fight and end human trafficking. For you guys who missed our last edition, that was to sensitize ourselves about how COVID-19 has increased the risks of children becoming victims of online sexual exploitation. For more information, please click on our YouTube channel below to get more insight, recommendations, and red flags that you should look out for as a guardian or a shelter owner, a parent, and also other techniques that we can use to protect our children or prevent them from becoming preyed upon by traffickers online. Today, I would like to emphasize on an issue that most of you deny about human trafficking. That is, we are all part of the problem. But the good news is that we're part of the solution. And this is how. Most people think that as long as they are not directly involved in trafficking or exploiting another person, they are not part of the problem. But that's not true. You know, slavery is a chain that has got so many links. These links have got names. And these names include the victim, the exploiter, the state, the society, and that is you and me, but also our silence. Our silence has made it very complex for us to solve human trafficking. There is a common statement that is used when raising awareness about human trafficking, that victims are hiding in plain sight. I disagree. They're not hiding, they're just right in front of you. You just choose not to see them. You've got a choice to see these victims of human trafficking, but you choose to look the other way for so many reasons. They are migrants, they are refugees, they are non-Europeans, they are prostitutes. That is typical of Black people. She's a Nigerian, or she's a homo, she's a transgender. This mentality that are in our heads about human trafficking has made it very difficult for us to identify victims that are standing in front of us every day, but also it has made it difficult for the victims to report these cases about their traffickers or their exploiters, because nobody's going to believe them. As I mentioned earlier, that human trafficking is embedded in our daily lives. It's embedded in the goods and services we consume every day. It's also embedded in the structure inequality, economic deprivation for other people, barriers to migration, discrimination, but also this culture that normalizes exploitation. This has made victims remain silent because they cannot get justice if the society is not identifying them as victims.